You know, I think the market is softer. It has slowed down, but you know, people's lives don't stop. They still need to get from one place to the next. And I think that in terms of sellers, they just need to be educated and informed on the state of the market, the inventory, how prices have changed, you know, what the realistic market time is to get their home sold. Because again, they're hiring you as the expert. They're looking to you for advice. They trust you. You need to tell them exactly how it is. They want the truth so that they can get some results. And again, you know, their needs, whether they're buying or selling, is something they want to accomplish. Again, their lives don't stop. People get married, they get transferred, they get divorced, they have a child. They want their in-laws to move in, and they need that to happen. And that isn't going to stop because of a market shifting. Well, that's a pretty easy one. The inventory has gone up, prices have softened, they have come down in, you know, most areas. And I think there's a lot of fence sitting, whether it's buyers or sellers. There's some, you know, nervousness about the economy, interest rates, you know, the price of gas, et cetera, et cetera. So people are nervous. So there's a lot of fence sitting. I think in terms of Kitsap County, we've had a very harsh winter with you know, the water issues and the flooding. And, you know, buyers, for example, they don't feel like going around looking at homes when the weather's bad. And it's just been recently, in the last week or two, that we're getting a little bit of spring in the air. It's still a little bit nippy, but I think once spring does actually arrive and we get a little bit more sunshine, I think actually the market will pick up quite significantly. I think the homes that are selling well are the homes that are more affordable. It's exciting to own a home that, you know, could be in the low 200s. It's a brand new home. For example, the Quadrant homes, 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath. That's exciting for a first-time home buyer to own a brand new home that meets most of their needs and is fairly affordable. No, I don't think that's the case. I think that the market is just correcting. It's becoming more of a normal, healthy market. It's still a great market. The market that we had 2 or 3 years ago was you know, not a very realistic market for the long term. Again, we're just back to a more normal market that's just corrected, and it hasn't crashed, but you know, we got spoiled with some of the higher prices, but they weren't really that realistic. I recently had a seller that we did get their home. It hasn't closed yet, but did get an offer on their home. Of course, it was a lower offer, and then where we had the property listed, and she just looked at her husband and said, well, you know what, we never had it to begin with. So they accepted the lower offer because a home is worth what a ready, willing, and able buyer is willing to pay for it. They never had the higher price to begin with.